Hello, Leo. It's been a hot minute. It's been a month. Gracious. I was shuffling your cards. I do pre-shuffle. Mercury ret, right? Oh my God. Okay. I did pre-shuffle your cards. And the Ace of Cups fell out. So we'll hop into that in a minute. First of all, this will not resonate with everybody. If it doesn't resonate with you, check your moon or rising. If it doesn't resonate with you even then, there are plenty of tarot readers that are awesome, and you can go check them out. There's so many. They're so beautiful. I just, if any of you readers are watching this, I just love you guys. I love you so much. Also, this one won't be as long simply because I am doing a love reading for singles and couples based on element. So that is coming. So this video won't be as long, but it'll still be a reading. But yeah, anyway, if you like what you hear, like and subscribe. Leave me a comment letting me know how it resonates with you, because it looks like you guys want to talk and there's some messages for you already. So let's just hop right into it. So I have the Ace of Cups here. That's awesome. So this past month you could have felt like this abundance of love and, you know, flow of emotion, warmth, celebration. New love could have started this past month. And congrats to you guys. I know you guys have been kind of struggling with this. I have, most of my friends are Leos, so I know that that is true for a lot of you guys. So anyway, I also have the Three of Coins reversed. So I feel like there's still a lot to learn. And you understand that. That's the message I'm getting right now, is this, not an inability to learn, just that you know that there's more to learn. There's no expectations of perfection. There's no expectation of, hey, this is going to be a certain way. And, but I know I don't have all the answers. And then you have the Emperor. So you're stepping more into a masculine energy. You could also be dealing with an Aries, or they have Aries in a very strong part of their chart. But, you know, I feel like this is you guys. And just so you know, feminine, masculine, kings, queens, gender doesn't apply here. It is simply an energy that anybody can take on. So I feel like you guys are stepping more into your masculine, especially if you're a divine feminine. I know that for me personally, and as well as a lot of other divine feminines, we're stepping more into this masculine kind of energy. Like, we're kind of taking charge. We're taking charge of our life. And we're taking charge of certain things. We're kind of, by the way, if you didn't know, for those of you who are new here, I know I've only had a few videos so far, but I am a Leo rising, Leo moon. So I definitely deeply resonate with you guys. Most of my chart is Leo, even in Mars. So that masculine side of me is in Leo. So I know that this is true, stepping into a more masculine energy. But there is a sense of this balance with the divine feminine, because you have this card, and the message I'm getting from this is that, you know, there's a lot more to learn. That is feminine energy. That is understanding that you're not going to know everything. And also, I'm just going to hop into this. Since I pulled up that card, we also have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So what that tells me is that you're no longer deceiving yourself. You're no longer seeing the world black and white. You're opening up your heart. You're opening up your mind. You're like, you know what? Life is just life, and I have a lot to learn. And with the Page of Swords, I feel like that is what this represents, that you have learned that. Through this love, through this connection, through this form of abundance emotionally, you have cut through some bullshit within yourself and in your life to reach the point where you have come to this understanding that there is always something to learn. And now you're stepping into this masculine energy with that understanding, because we have the Ten of Wands reverse, where you feel like you understand that it's not always about You can't overwork yourself into making things happen for you. That's the message I'm getting. And that is awesome. You guys are in a really good place. I'm getting that vibe right now. Even though, I mean, I know that this past month has been hard and everybody's been learning certain lessons, but I feel like for you, I feel like for you guys, you're accepting these lessons with such an open heart and an open mind. Yeah. Even from a logical sense, this is interesting, okay? Because I have the King of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you've seen and you understand with this Page of Swords. Okay, because you have reached abundance, the Ace of Cups. You have reached that love, but you're cutting through you had to cut through your own bullshit, your own toxic ways of thinking, being too logical about love, being too, almost too in your masculine, and now you're like learning to balance both of that. Because we also have the moon here. That's also, you could be dealing with a Pisces. That is understanding that, you know, because a lot of the times the moon is about secrets. It's about your shadow side. And with this, knowing that, hey, I still have a lot to learn, it's also learning a lot about yourself. It's like, well, if I had these toxic thoughts and I had these blockages and I had these things that kept me from this, like what I felt this last month before, what else is it keeping me from? See what I'm saying? It's like, well, shit. If all I had to do was surrender and all I had to do was kind of understand there's always something to learn, what else am I being held from because of this way of thinking? Because I thought I could handle it all on my own. You know what I mean? Which is pretty awesome to be honest, that you guys have embraced the darker side of yourself. I mean, it was Scorpio season, so just saying. Handled it like a boss. Okay, so yes, there is this balance of give and take, and I strongly feel like it has to do between the feminine and masculine side of you. Because now that you're stepping, I feel like you almost stepped back from your masculine energy just a little bit, just so that you could find this fulfillment in the Ace of Cups last month. But now is the real stuff. Now is the balancing, and you understand that this is going to take work. It's going to take some really hard truths about yourself, about life in general. You get that. But I also feel with the Six of Coins, you know, a balanced give and take. I don't feel like this is between anybody. This is within yourself. Because a lot of us kind of revert to one side more than the other, and that's natural. But I think some of us kind of go the extra mile to just stay with one. To be like ultra masculine or ultra feminine. Yep, here we go. The Empress. Oh, divine feminine, divine masculine. Hello. I feel like because that's the overall energy of the reading, I feel like you don't want to lose touch with this divine feminine, this ability to open up, to feel, to understand, to just kind of get it. And you won't. And I feel like you guys are trying to find the balance, and you understand that's not going to come from overthinking it. That's not going to come from overworking yourself. It's going to come from a place of understanding and a place of balance. And you guys get that. And I feel like that's your focus for this month, is really trusting yourself and understanding that you do know what you're feeling, what you're doing. Because I know you guys could doubt yourself because I don't fucking know. You guys are just, my best friends are Leos. Leo takes up most of my chart. And so there is a place of doubting ourselves. Like, am I being balanced right now? Because being balanced is so different from leaning one way or the other. That's why we question it. You know, that's why we question it. That's why we kind of wonder, am I really balanced right now? Yes. Oh, intuition. Intuition on the first row. That means you were getting in touch with you got in touch with your intuition. You got in touch with your divine feminine. You got in touch with, with that part of you. And mental conflict for the middle part. I feel like this is just, like, yes, like, you know that there is a lot more to learn, but don't feel like you're leaning more one way or the other. You are balancing. You are doing the act very, very well. And I know it feels different, and I know that it's kind of different to feel both, but you've got this. Choose wisely. So obviously, you know, this is about confusion most of the time, but I really feel like this has to do with, and it could be confusion because it's like, ooh, because you're not feeling too much, but you're also not feeling too little. So you're just kind of somewhere in the middle saying, oh, which one is it? What? So choose wisely. You'll know when to pull forth the feminine or pull forth the masculine. And I understand, I'm still learning this. A lot of people are like, oh, there's non-duality and stuff like that. And I was like, well, I mean, that's the point. It's coming into the middle and existing in both simultaneously. And that's going to take work, and that's going to take understanding, and that's going to take exactly what you're doing right now. But I think the biggest message that you guys need to know is that you are already doing it. You know, with the Empress being your overall energy, that is a very strong, independent energy with this masculine. You guys could have unified with your divine feminine or masculine and kind of be like, this is so weird. This is so different. I don't know what to think, really. I don't know how to feel about this because I'm not insecure about it, but I'm also not like, it's just different and I don't know how to handle it. That's okay. If you're in a new relationship, that's okay. Just relax. You got it. I promise. But I also feel even if it applies to a relationship, it also applies to yourself. You could be dealing with a Libra. But also I think majorly it applies to yourself as well and how to come in existence and coexist with both these energies within you and living through both rather than just one or the other because it's just easier to deal with. And we all do that, you know? I mean, even now, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Fool. You have awareness. I love how they say awareness. It's about having a higher understanding as you proceed forward. And it's foolish to other people. But, I mean, let people be scared. All right? That's not your problem. So, yeah, lots of new beginnings. We have lots of twos. So, a lot of choices. And I think that's more about choices for yourself, choices that you need to make for yourself, rather than like with a job or people. This is a lot to do with an priestess. Divine feminine, oh my goodness. How are you being called to step up and lead? So this is literally the divine feminine and masculine together. How are you being called to step up and lead? Lead your own life. Like I said, you realized, hey, you know, I kind of kept myself from some things. What else am I keeping myself from, fam? Like, holy shit, ain't this something? You know? I got nailed. But anyway, so I really feel like, I mean, that's the message that just keeps coming up to me. Whether you've met a significant other or not, or maybe both, you're feeling both, just understand that you are in a place, like, you're a king, you're a queen. Roar, motherfucker. Feel that shit. Protection. Call back your power, cut cords, soul retrieval. So I feel like a lot of this conflict, all of this uncomfortableness, this discomfort with all this stuff going on that is positive, by the way, comes from past life, past experiences, things that need to be dealt with. So understand as you're moving forward and understanding that there is always something to work on. Keep aware of that. We also have Lumira, or Maria, whatever. Creating heaven on earth. It's happening. It is. It's happening. You're already creating it. You're already there. Don't question like this. Don't overthink this. You got it. You're all right. I promise. Transformation. Things are changing on a cellular level. Deep healing. I am talking so funny. Merc Ret. My God. Just like I said, I mean, look at this. Royalty. It's y'all. It's you guys. From the South, you guys. I'm going to say y'all. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Hello. Stop overthinking and keep facing your true north. I can't make this up. And I would never. You guys are already doing it. You're already going forward. You've already got all of this laid out. Trust yourself. It's literally the last, like, the thing you need to do next. The thing you need to do this month is trust yourself. Trust that it's already happening, that you already come to this understanding. I know it's uncomfortable, not so much uncomfortable, but it's the unknown for you. And that's okay. Embrace it. You guys are in a place where people really want to get to. So, yeah. Like, kudos to you. You guys are doing awesome. Anyway, my loves, if this resonated with you, please like and subscribe, or maybe share this video with somebody. Like I said in the beginning, there are readings in the link below. I will add a yearly reading thing with limited spaces there soon. Other than that, I will see you in the next reading, which is the love reading for fire signs. See you later. Bye.